Hey guys, it's Caitlin here and welcome back to another video. So today we are doing a speed build, and I know it has been so long since I have done a speed build. In fact, it's been quite a few months, and let me just quickly tell you the reason why it has been a few months since I have done a build is because life has just gone crazy, as life does. Things happen, and of course YouTube being YouTube, life comes first. So, you know, I had to take a little break, even though that's not necessarily what I wanted to do. I had to take a break. And yeah, you know what? I felt like that was good for me. I felt like it's what I needed to do to be able to, I guess, put myself back out there on YouTube. Because if you guys follow me on Twitter, you will probably already know how crazy these past months have been for me. And you know what? I am going to share a lot of it with you guys in this video because it's very exciting news. Although it's very, I guess, life-changing in a way. Maybe not life-changing, but no, you know what? It is life-changing. I'm going to say it's life-changing, but I don't know, it's just really exciting news, and I don't really know how to explain it to you guys because I'm so excited about it, pretty much. So I'm just gonna, you know, go with it and tell you guys basically what's happening. So yes, if you follow me on Twitter, you will already know. If you don't, and I know there will be a lot of you guys who don't follow me because I had quite a lot of people follow me while I have been gone. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's a lot to me considering I haven't been putting any content out, and I am very grateful for these people who are wanting to join my channel and follow along and things. It's awesome. So welcome to my family here on YouTube. Hopefully I will be around a lot more often because I would like to be. So yeah, basically the news is, guys, are you guys ready for this? Because it's very exciting. If you already know what it is, then you know, I guess I'm glad that you know what it already is. But for you who don't know what it is, it's very, very exciting. I should probably just say it instead of dragging this on and making you guys wonder what it is. So could be one or two guesses, could be. Let's start off with the first thing, I suppose. I have moved back to New Zealand since I was last on YouTube. Most of you guys know I was in Australia. I'm originally a Kiwi, so I'm back home now, living in my hometown, which is really, really awesome. I am currently looking for a job. I've been here since the end of February and I still have no work. And when you think about it, it sounds kind of weird that I haven't uploaded videos in that amount of time. I've had all this free time and I haven't done a video. So that's when our next sort of crazy little exciting news comes in as to why I haven't exactly had time. I am engaged, which is exciting, and yeah, it's just really, really exciting. I got engaged over the past months, and that's the reason why I moved back to New Zealand, because at the time I moved back to New Zealand I was not engaged, but we were talking about it and basically knew that it was going to happen. So that's why we decided to make the move to New Zealand, because I lived in Australia and he is from Cook Islands. I'm not going to mention his name just yet because I have not actually asked him if he's okay with me using his name. I'm pretty sure, I feel like he'd be okay with me talking about this on YouTube. I mean, he's very supportive of the channel. He encourages me to continue doing this channel, and it's kind of funny because at one point because you know, I haven't been uploading for a while, so I felt in a sense that I've been, I guess, letting you guys down, letting myself down, because I wanted to keep continuing to create these videos and it just was not happening the way I wanted it to happen in terms of me feeling able to put out this content for you guys. I just, you know, with an engagement comes wedding plans, and there have just been so many wedding plans, and you know, when you're planning a wedding in such a short amount of time, and you don't have a job, you don't have any income, and neither of you have jobs at that point. Given he does work now, so that's amazing that he's able to work. I don't have a job yet, so when you think about it, planning a wedding and not having an income and only living off of savings, really, you can imagine the kind of stress, that you would feel. And especially considering planning a wedding in such a short amount of time. For those of you who don't know, the wedding date itself is on June the 8th. So that is quite exciting. But like I said, it's a very short amount of time. And I guess you're kind of wondering where the expenses are going to come from when you don't have money, I suppose. So it's just been full on stressful. Our families have been amazing. Like, honestly, they've been so amazing, supporting us, helping us, and being able to make this wedding possible for us. There will be the question that some people have as, something like, why don't you set the date to a later time? But there's certain reasons why we have chosen to get married at a certain point, which I won't go into depth through this video. But for anybody who's wondering why we're not just pushing the date back further, there is a reason for that. So but I won't put that out there, because I feel like that is something I don't necessarily want to bring up on my channel. I feel like it's something that could potentially, bring up certain debates between possibly viewers and things like that, which, debates are totally fine. I don't mind debates and stuff, but I just want to keep things nice and chill here on my channel, considering also that I've been away for a long time. It would just be really nice just to have everybody come back and watch, and just enjoy watching the video, I suppose. So yeah, that is the big news, and that's why I have not been uploading anything. Just way too much stress to even consider trying to build or consider putting out regular videos during all the stress. It's just really hard. And I'm still looking for work, so that's also the other difficult thing. But I do have some good news. I do actually have like a casual work position in a department store, as I think you guys call it over in America or UK or something, or it's basically just retail over here in New Zealand and Australia. Just retail, or I think at least. And I do actually have a casual position. That, however, being casual, I do not have like promised hours or anything like that, which is really not the greatest option, I suppose, because it means I never know when I'm going to get work. I do have another job interview on Tuesday, which is exciting because it is in a store. It's also sort of like a Home Depot store, this place that I have an interview at. And it's really cool because I have a friend who works there, so fingers crossed I may have somewhat of success with that job. They are offering full-time, part-time, which is a lot more suitable for me. I would prefer having set hours rather than casual. So hopefully, fingers crossed, wish me luck, guys, that I will do well in that interview. It's a group interview as well. That can be intimidating, but I will try my best. And I have put in an application into a supermarket, so hopefully there's a little bit of luck there. I do know, because my sister works there at the moment, I do know that they have positions available, just short shifts, and they're really early morning shifts, like really early before the sun rises, basically. So I don't know, but we've got these options. Hopefully one of these options I will be successful in. I would be really happy if so to do any of these jobs, really, because I really at the moment just would like to have an income so that I know that I'm not going to have to worry, because as you do when you don't have an income, of course you're going to be concerned about I guess running out of money in a sense, because most of you guys know I did go over to Cook Islands in November, December, January, just the end of November really, so mostly December and January. I went over to Cook Islands and I spent a lot of my savings over there because I was there for 2 months, and although I was working a small job there, the pay rate over in the islands is not much at all. You're working for about $8 an hour really over there, so not making much money at all. It was more so just money that I could use over there, so I didn't have to dip into my savings a lot. But that didn't end up being the case because I decided that 1 month of work was enough for me because I was busy spending time with my other half. My other half is Cook Islander. I am part Cook Islander. He's not full, he's part Cook Islander. I'm part Cook Islander, and I just wanted to spend time with him. So I decided, since I didn't really need the work, that 1 month would be long enough. Originally I was meant to work for 2, but I just worked for 1 month in the end so that I can have that extra time to spend with my one. And that was really awesome. I had such an amazing experience in Cook Islands. It was amazing, and I am actually trying to put together a vlog for you guys. I've had the footage since Cook Islands. I just, like I said, so much stress. I just haven't been able to find the will, I suppose, to put it together, because it is actually contrary to what some people might think. I feel like there is a lot of people who might not necessarily know how difficult it is behind the scenes to actually put together videos and such, because again, we all live normal lives like our viewers. We have work. A lot of us have work outside of YouTube. A lot of us have family commitments, just things like that. We have, I guess, a life outside of YouTube. So I think sometimes viewers may not, although viewers are getting a lot better at this because it's been made known a lot more often to our viewers, or just to viewers in general. It's been made known that there's a lot of work that goes into putting together a video. For videos like this, like a speed build, you'd spend, depending on how fast the builder you are, for a larger house, I would usually spend 3 hours, which eventually, once breakdown and edited, usually comes around to a half-hour video, or sometimes shorter, depending on how much I'll cut out and stuff. And if you're like a faster builder, you could probably get away with like a 10-15 minute build, but I'm pretty slow. And this build here, actually, I feel like this build would usually be something that wouldn't take me so long to do, but I think because it's been so long that I've done a build, it just took me quite a while to do. I think this one took me about 3 hours, when usually I probably could have done it in an hour and a half. But it's been a while. Like I said, I haven't just been staying away from making Sims videos. I have been staying away from Sims altogether, just because I don't know, my brain is incapable of coping with everything all at once. And I am actually really, really grateful for a lot of you guys in the community who have been supportive. There's a lot of you guys on Twitter, from my amazing, beautiful friend, Sister. She has grown so much while I have been missing in action. She has honestly grown so much, and I'm so proud of her. And also to Prismatic Simmer, she has been a crazy supporter of so many people in the community. So many people. It's honestly, I'm pretty much mind-blown. I have like this emoji picture in my head right now of somebody who's mind-blown. I'm not sure if you guys know that emoji. You probably do, but I'm so mind-blown at the amount of support that she gives out to people. I will honestly say, giving support is although it sounds easy, it's not as easy as it seems. And I honestly commend her for supporting all of those people, because when you support people, I feel like you usually want to give a lot of your support or a lot of yourself to that person, and you choose to give it. That's what support is. You're choosing to give it. You don't ask for, these people who are receiving support, they don't ask for the support. They don't, I suppose, try and, I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for is, but people who support, they give that support usually freely. And so the fact that Prismatic Simmer is doing that for so many people, it's not only me, it's a lot of people. Like, the list just goes on. I can't even list everybody because there's just so many people. It's just, honestly, it's really amazing. And another person is Zoe from 8 Cups of Tea. Hopefully you guys have heard of her. If not, all of these people, if you haven't heard of any of these people that I'm mentioning, I will link them in the description box below. I hope I will remember to do that because it has been so long since I have put up a video, and I will most likely forget, but I will try my best to remember. I will try my best. I might even write it down after the video if I remember. So yeah, 8 Cups of Tea, she's really supportive as well. And because I am back in my hometown now, Zoe actually lives here as well, so we got the chance to catch up and meet up. And honestly, guys, she is a really lovely person in person. I know that there's most people on YouTube are lovely anyway, but sometimes I think in person people can at times be different, but a lot of the time you can tell who's genuine through voiceovers and such. I mean, that's what I think anyway. You can tell who's genuine, and you can tell who may not be as genuine. I don't want to say who isn't genuine, because they could very well be genuine, but you may feel like they're not as genuine, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just want to say that Zoe is a really, really genuine person. She's lovely. We went to a movie together and watched Love, Simon, and we went and got sushi together. And I don't know if we got the chance to go around to any stores. I don't think we did, because the movie was in the afternoon, and it was getting a little I want to say late, but it wasn't too late. More so the fact that the weather was just kind of crappy that day. It was so overcast and so dark, and we were both taking public transport, or for myself personally, I was walking, and I think at that time when it's starting to get dark, especially because it's overcast, it was about 5 p.m. I think. It's better to start making your way home, especially when you're alone at that time. I think it's better to make your way home just to be safe. It's a crazy world out there these days. You never know what's going to happen. Something may not happen, but then there's always a chance that things can happen. So it's always best to be safe than sorry. So yeah. There was something else I wanted to say, and I'm trying to remember what that thing was. It was something to do with, something has just happened to my computer and I can no longer see my build. Let's hope it's still recording. Oh, okay, we're good. It's still recording. I must have bumped my hard drive or something, because my documents or hard drive popped up. But yeah, I honestly cannot remember what I was going to say. I suppose this is what happens when you haven't done a voiceover in such a long time. You have so much you want to say, and then it kind of all turns into a mush of everything together, and I guess it ends up all over the place, and you say all these things. Also, provided that I am quite tired at the moment, because I was up very early this morning cooking breakfast for my darling. I was cooking breakfast. He lives in another town, but on weekends he'll come down and visit, and it's really, really good because especially if you are engaged, it's a good thing to be able to, I guess, still be able to see that person and spend time together and do things together. At least this is what I believe. And so he comes down every weekend, and I know it's not the weekend as I'm recording this, it's actually the 26th, I believe. 26th. Yeah, although it's not the weekend, it was Anzac Day yesterday, which is a public holiday, and because he's just over in the next town, the drive isn't too long, so he decided he would come and drive down and spend the public holiday day with me, which I was really happy about, really excited. We went and saw Avengers, which was really, really good. Guys, you have to go and see Infinity War. That ending though, yeah, I'm not gonna say what the ending was about, but you guys can go and watch it. It's really good. It's really good, but so frustrating. Okay, I won't say any more about it, but yeah, so I'm very tired because I woke up at 3:40. I woke up at 3:40 to make him breakfast. Because he has to work early morning, and he decided he'd rather drive, just spend a little bit more time, watch a movie last night, and then drive home in the morning. So he drove home at 4:30, something like that, maybe a little bit later. It's a little bit slow at cooking breakfast this morning, but yeah, I'm a little sleepy. I've had a chance to rest. Not too long though. I've had about an hour's nap afterwards. It's like, what's the time? 8 a.m. in the morning now. I had a nap, got up and cleaned all of the breakfast dishes. I'm currently living with family, and since there is nobody home at the moment, I thought it would be a good idea to do a voiceover, because if I'm being completely honest, I am extremely shy. I've already mentioned this, that I'm shy to do voiceovers around my family, and this is when I was living with my immediate family, like my parents and siblings and such, and I was shy for them to hear me doing voiceovers. And now that I'm living with extended family, I feel like the shyness is sort of expanded a little bit more, because I don't think I've even told them that I do YouTube. I'm just a bit shy. I don't know if anybody else doing this kind of feels shy sometimes. I don't know. I guess it's something that you get used to. But like I mentioned, I won't have too many videos coming out in the next month or so, just because of these wedding plans and me possibly having multiple jobs if I am successful at any of these interviews, and also again, like I said, I'm just extremely shy, and I'm quite loud when I do these voiceovers, because I'm comfortable doing these voiceovers with you guys, because I feel like I know a lot of you guys already, so I'm comfortable doing this, but I'm just a bit shy in the home, basically. So while there's people home, I don't think I will be doing voiceovers, but you know what, I might continue trying to build and continue trying to put that vlog together for you guys to watch as well. That might take me a little while, because I'm still waiting on some footage for that, which I will get pretty soon. And yeah, I don't know, it's just all very, very, very exciting. Everything's exciting. But I will definitely, once the wedding has happened, once the big day has happened, and I'm settled in, we're settled in our own place and things like that, we, I suppose, have set up internet, because that's not exactly hard to get either, especially in a country where it might be a little bit more expensive. When we can get set up with those things, I want to try and upload regularly, I hope. I just got a message, so I paused a little bit there, but that's okay. Whoopsies. So the message I just got was from my one. I'm just gonna call him my one. And his phone is about to die, and that's probably my fault, because I chose to call him as he was driving home or to work this morning. It's a long drive. The next town is about an hour and a half away. So I called him just to make sure he stays awake on the roads, and his phone is going to die now, and it's only 8 a.m. in the morning. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. He'll be fine. He'll be working. Let me just reply to that because I feel bad if I don't. Okay, that's all good. So we are going to come up to the screenshots soon. I haven't talked about this build at all, but you know what? It's probably a given by now that I don't often talk about my builds that much, because me personally, I don't necessarily like to listen to people talking about the build. I like it when they share stories about this build, but when they're just telling me about things that they've placed and stuff like that, I'm more of like I'm more like a, I don't know what you call it. But I like listening to stories pretty much. So that's why I tell you guys heaps of stories. But yeah, this house is just something little. I'm quite proud of it, actually. I don't know why, but I just am. I think it's because it's the first one I've done in a while. And yeah, I just like it. I think it's cute. It's a little 1-bedroom house, and it's cute, and it has, I don't know. It's just, it has, for me, I feel like it's got a little bit of a charm to it, because it's like mint on the outside, and I think it's cool. I don't know. I just really like it. So yeah, we will be coming up to the screenshots. Oh, actually, I really love the bedroom in this house. I will say that. I love the bedroom. I love actually all of the new items that came with the, what's it called? Jungle Adventure Pack. I have not had a chance to use Laundry Pack. I have not had a chance to use Adventure Pack. And I have not actually bought the latest Pets Pack, because it just, honestly, I think I was focused on getting all of the expansions, but now looking at it, I really feel like I don't need all of them, because I don't know, they're just, I don't want to feel like I'm putting any negative opinions out there, but I feel like that this Pets stuff pack was sort of unnecessary, and I know that's a popular opinion, also a not unpopular opinion, but that's just what I feel anyway. But I do love the new items, and it's like the first time I've been able to use them from the Jungle Pack and the Laundry Pack. So yeah, this is pretty much the build, guys. This is the first video I've done for you guys in a while, so I'm happy to be able to do this, and I hope that you guys really enjoyed this build. As I have said, I am proud of it, which is kind of, I don't know, funny. It's funny to me. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will hopefully see you guys not too far away in the future, or you know, just speak to you guys again. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all next time. Bye.